Tutorials by Andrew Buckle. This video I'm going to be slightly different. I'm actually going to be showing the result of an export, or I should say save as, from Illustrator. I'm using Illustrator CC 2014, and the SVG file which is saved is actually just a text file, so you can actually edit the results. Now maybe your SVG file's perfectly clear of all this extra clutter that sometimes can be generated using Illustrator. Now most of it is actually not necessary at all, so it's actually just empty sort of, right, it's actually generated, I've found, via the layers palette. There's a lot of, sometimes you can end up with lots of sort of empty areas and the empty groups for whatever reason, I don't know. But if you do, and you suddenly find when you're exporting your SVG files, you might end up with this sort of vast structure of groupings, or this G. Now what I'm going to do, just going to, like I say, it's a text file, so I can just edit that, so I can just remove that. There, one's very easy, so you can actually see again he's got another grouping structure, again completely pointless, so you can actually remove that, doesn't do anything. So you can go and quickly check up here live just to make certain it's actually still, click there, still valid. Go back to the code again, and you can just go down, and I'm just going to get rid of all those structures there. Right. Also, sometimes you might, what happens is you actually end up with some multiple structures here, so you end up with G and then another G, 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 all the way out here. So you might end up with sort of past a really sort of totally, again, unnecessary structure of G. You don't really need it, but in this case, like I say, it's not visible, but you might, if you see it, you'd actually see something like G there and another down here, again G, but oops, don't want that. You can just quickly remove if that you see that structure it's not necessary, and also obviously remove that now, and also you can actually just remove that ID. You don't really need it unless you're going to be doing something with that. It's not needed, so there you have it. You've got a G, you've got a much reduced file, and also if you want, you can obviously remove some spaces. You can just, but I'm not going to do that at that point. Okay, I hope you found this. I'm just going to quickly check before I actually think, because then it's, yep, to show it's actually been done. Okay.